Hello, wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. Today's program is a collaboration. I was invited by one of our sons, our brothers. They call him Ezawo. He invited me to discuss about restructuring and other things that had to do with our freedom and the Nigerian Presidency 2023. This is what I'm going to be talking about with him. Just join me. You can watch it, you can listen to it. Every derogatory word that is not coming from this side does not belong to this side. But just like I always encourage people to ensure peace, pursue peace, follow peace, let there be unity. You cannot agree with everybody, that's quite understandable. But to a large extent, let us concentrate our energy on the board. That is always my advice. So in any seconds or minutes from now, I'll be joining him live and be bringing that discussion live here and streaming it on this platform. So you get our opinion to whatever issues that is. But I'm just a media person. I have my own personal view and my own personal observation, my own personal opinion regarding the issues that we're going to discuss. I don't discuss individuals, I discuss issues. Okay, so I'm going to oblige Ezawo the opportunity to interact with him, exchange ideas with him, and find a way where we can add value to our people and maybe tune down to some kind of confrontation or altercation and all the rest of them, because it will not help any one of us. So any moment from now, I'll be bringing him on this platform. Also, you have to understand that I might, the video streaming of his own, because the technology is using is quite different from what I am using here. I may not be able to bring his live video right here because he doesn't have the technology for me to do that. But I'm bringing his picture, but you'll be hearing everything that he is saying. All right? Good. So he's already on the line. I'm going to join him right now. Just stay tuned while I bring him on board.
Oh, I am come now.
Okay, I'm still waiting.
the house.
Thank you
You are highly
very
welcome.
much. Thank you very
Yeah,
much. All right.
Balance where we accept nothing but then accept only truth, nothing but truth. So I believe from that now, when you like over the back, ọ ga-abịa kụziela anyị eziokwu anyị one or two things gbasara eziokwu. Mana tupu anyị aga n'iru, anyị ga-arapụ gị to introduce yourself before we now go to our questions.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother, and all the viewers or listeners all over the world. Those who are watching from the platform of Ezawo, the Fearless King, and those of you who are following from BVI Channel 1 platform on the YouTube. Okay. Those of you on the YouTube may not be seeing the video feed of Ezawo, but you are seeing this picture right there, and you are hearing him clearly. If you're not hearing him, please indicate so that I'll make sure that he comes, you know, the audio comes alive. Okay. Ezawo, you can proceed. I am just associating Peters, the publisher BVI Channel 1. There's nothing much to introduce. Hello.
At least I like him where you come from.
Okay.
And your base.
All right. I am a Biafran, an Igbo man from Anambra State, Oko to be precise, Urumba, not local government. That is where I come from, and my base is in Biafran land, precisely Anambra State. That's where I reside.
Okay,
yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm going to do video about you that we have been watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
You sound so intelligent on YouTube, some of your videos who are watching.
Thank you.
I found it so easy to see you as an intelligent person. And that touched me to bring you in my platform to ask you one or two questions. But before we go to that question, after posting the flyout about you and me, one-on-one today, a lot of people was inboxing me, telling me that you are a former IPOP member. And none of your video, maybe but maybe I never come across them, because none of your video I have watched where you talk about IPOP. But a lot of people inbox me and tell me you are an IPOP member. I don't know if you are with them or if you are not more with them. Please.
All right, thank you very much. That very question, I've addressed it several times. I have never been a member of any pro-Biafra group, and it's very clear. And I have my reasons, especially the one of IPOB. Because to me, IPOB is not an organization. It's not a group. I am IPOB myself. I am born IPOB. I don't have to register anywhere or belong to anywhere or swear any oath to be an indigenous person of Biafra. Every one of us, even those that agree or those that don't agree, we are all indigenous people of Biafra. And the person that gave it that acronym is my father, Dr. Dozie Ikedife. He is my father, he's my ancestor as we speak. And he gave that word, indigenous people of Biafra, the acronym IPOB or IPOP as we have today. But that doesn't make IPOB an organization. That doesn't make IPOB a group. IPOB is a people, is indigenous people of Biafra. And as a person, I am an indigenous person of Biafra, because that is what I am born into. People have to understand the difference between your indigenous identity and your citizenship. You can be a citizen of a country, you can change, you can swap, you can even denounce your citizenship of any country and take up another. but you cannot denounce, you cannot cancel, you cannot switch your indigenous identity. Even if you are born in Britain and your parents are Igbos or Ijaws or from any ethnic nationality, even in Africa, you are an indigenous person of where your bloodline comes from. You cannot be an indigenous person of Britain or England or Wales or Germany or Spain. You can never be but you can be a citizen of these countries. So that is the line. And you don't register to become a member. When I hear people say, are you a member of IPOB? It gets me mad. Because nobody is a member of IPOB. I understand that some people are running IPOB as an organization, but that is an aberration. That is a misconception of whom we are. And that is exactly what gave the federal government of Nigeria, led by Buhari, who hated our people so much, to tag our people a terrorist group. Because some people are running it as an organization that can be proscribed. Nobody can proscribe a people. Just like the Oduduwas, just like the Arewas. Same is with the Biafran people. And historically, we are indigenous people. So that is why people, when they say, are you a member of IPOB? I know that that person is living in total ignorance. Because you cannot be a member of your indigenous identity. You are born into it. So that is it. That is just the narrative to that. Then currently, BVI Channel 1, I joined the only group per se that I have my name registered to be part of, that are pursuing Biafran people's self-determination, is BVI Human Rights Initiative. And I did that in London while I was still a student there. And the person that actually introduced me to that BVI Human Rights Initiative and gave me the contact that enabled me to attend the first meeting of BVI Human Rights Initiative is Nnamdi Kanu himself. Because one of the days that I came in contact with him, I said, oh brother, I'm coming to see you. Because the narrative at that time is pursuing the Biafra independence agitation through self-determination as enshrined by UN Charter, which clearly gave right to indigenous people all over the world to pursue their self-determination, which includes self-governance, which includes social, cultural, and so many other things that is embodied in that self-determination package by UN Charter, by UN Declaration. So that was what actually enticed me and attracted me to join BVI Human Rights Initiative as a human rights organization pursuing the self-determination for the Biafran people. Okay, and some of you who are braced with the formation of IPOB, BVI Human Rights Initiative, and the rest of them will understand this. But those who are just JJC, those who are Johnny Just Come, those who just entered and, you know, when the hype is high, they may not understand what I'm saying. But this is just the narrative, and it is quite simple and explicit. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I believe the audience have heard your voice and hear your explanation, the way you clear the air, the meaning of indigenous people of Biafra. You also say that you cannot be a member of indigenous people of Biafra because you are originally indigenous person of Biafra. That's what we heard from you. And you also said that you never be in any group about agitation of Biafra, but you are originally a Biafra. Thank you so much for this, your clarification. So we now go to the next. You know the reason why we are here. We want to ask you so many questions. We will start. Number one question, we go like this. What is your thinking about when Goodluck Jonathan, as an Eastern president, What is your thinking when he was on seat? Good luck, Jonathan. What did you see in Igbo land or his effort in East or in Biafra as before?
Thank you very much. I will look at it from the general perspective. I see Goodluck Jonathan as the Nigerian president and not the president of the southeastern part of Nigeria or the one they call South-South. All right? I see Goodluck Jonathan as the Nigerian president. I'm a Nigerian citizen and I stay armed. All right? So during his time as the president, comparing it with what we have today, it is like comparing black and white. That is the truth. When you have democracy to a large extent, all right, when you compare the two government, the one of we have now, the change we have now, and the previous government under Goodluck, you can attest to the fact that every aspect of Nigeria got a substantial, reasonable, fair share of democratic dividend. Nevertheless, that does not remove the fact that fundamentally the foundation of Nigeria is the biggest problem setting Nigeria back. That is my position. The fundamental problem of Nigeria is in the foundation. So generally speaking, Nigeria is not working regarding the potentials it has, the resources it has, the human capital it has. You will understand that where Nigeria is now is a total disgrace to where it's supposed to be and where Nigerians are supposed to be. But when you talk about singling out a particular administration to compare with another administration, I can tell you categorically that Goodluck Jonathan administration was far better than what we have today. Now, if I want to bring it home, because I'm speaking from the general perspective with the Nigerian perspective, all right, as Jonathan, the Nigerian president, the North got a fair share. He tried to pull the North out of poverty, beginning with education, to remove the people of Aramajiri and build a good school for them where they can learn properly. All right, he built a lot of schools for them. He gave a lot of agricultural grant to them. All right, now coming down to the east, the airport we have in Enugu today is by the grace of Goodluck Jonathan. He was the one that even uplifted it and made it an international airport. Before then, Igbos have no international airport. We have no connection with outside world. We have to travel from here to Lagos or from here to Abuja to make our exit, despite being the fact that Igbo are the biggest travelers in Africa. Yet we don't have a single airport in our homeland, international airport. All right. Now, talking about the second Niger Bridge, I see people politicizing it. Second Niger Bridge is worth nothing compared to what we can do for ourselves. So if federal government is giving us second Niger Bridge and making it a big deal, honestly speaking, it is not. But I must tell you that it was still Goodluck Jonathan that made that second Niger Bridge possible. In fact, all the developmental strides you are witnessing in this current government was initiated and to a large extent, almost near completion, funded by Goodluck Jonathan. Talk about railways, reviving of the railways, talking about revamping airports, at least that is the time Enugu was upgraded, and many other airports across Nigeria, we are all upgraded. So when you talk about Goodluck Jonathan and trying to compare it with this current government, it is just like comparing this red and this black. They are totally two different things, or black and white. They are direct opposite. All right. So that is my position with regards to Goodluck Jonathan.
Thank you. You know, the reason why I asked you about Goodluck Jonathan is because I have been thinking about this Igbo Presidency 2023.
Good.
I think we have a lot of a lot of partaking if we become an Igbo presidency in 2023. It will help us to develop our areas. It will help us to restructure Igbo land. It will help us in many perspectives, even about this Biafra of the store. It will help us in many ways. So what did you think about this presidency of 2023 for Igbo presidency? That's why I asked you about Goodluck Jonathan.
All right, now let me now take a swipe on the 2023, because I just made mention of Goodluck Jonathan administration. Now let me critically look into the issue of 2023 presidency. Like I said, the problem of Nigeria is from the foundation. That is the truth. The problem of Nigeria is not in Aso Rock. The problem of Ndibo is not in Aso Rock. Where the problem of Ndibo comes from is on the foundation that established this country, how it is structured and how it is being run. Now, a whole lot of people are talking about Igbo presidency, Igbo presidency. I don't have any problem with Igbo presidency. I don't have any single problem with that. If Ndibo become if an Igbo man becomes the president of Nigeria, honestly speaking, with what I am seeing, is only being piloted by Igbo. No other people, no other ethnic nationality in Nigeria embraces and practice one Nigeria in its truth and honesty more than Igbo. Go anywhere, our people are everywhere, and where they are, they contribute immensely. They assimilate, they join hands. In fact, they carry the burden of development of every community where they are. They drive development wherever they are. They build, they settle, they accommodate, they embrace. But in Igbo land, you don't find such. You don't find the other ethnic nationalities in Nigeria coming to settle in Igbo land as much as Igbo does in their homeland, and adding value to their communities where they are. Rather, when they come here, they come just like people that just come on a passage. They don't have any structure on ground. Somebody like Dangote does not have a single asset in Igbo land. Go and check it. Everything you see is on lease. Most of the banks that are not owned by Igbo are all in lease. That is the truth. I'm giving you an express notion to tell you how Igbo love Nigeria so much. To tell you how Igbo have carried Nigeria on their shoulders. And they will do same if they become the president. No doubt. Now, the only problem I have with an Igbo man being the president of Nigeria is because the crop of political leaders we have from Igbo extraction are the worst anywhere. I can tell you that. Majority of them, greater in number of them, are sycophants. They don't have any interest of Ndibo in their heart. Take a look at your governors. Let's start with them. Take a look at your senators. What we have, you make mention of restructuring Igbo land. Ndibo does not need Nigeria to restructure. Ndibo can come together with their own territory, within their own territory, have an economic policy that can make here viable. We have the capacity, we have the resources, we have individuals that have the money, we have professionals, engineers that can wire the entire southeast with railway, connect it, business will be flowing. Igbo land have the capacity to generate electricity 247 for themselves, and industry will be striving. But what is keeping us down? Wicked, never do wells of a political class. That is the truth. I can give you an example, because my own, I don't like calling people out. But tomorrow, you can look out for the video I'm going to publish about the founder, the pioneer chairman of APOGA, and the current chairman of UPP, talking about Chief Chepas Okorie. I will tell you my personal experience with him, 2017. Because anything I tell you is my personal dealing with people. I do first-hand information. I don't carry propaganda. I verify issues. I must be part of it. I must understand it before I say it. He is the biggest propounder of Igbo presidency. He is the biggest propounder and advocate of Igbo presidency. But when it was on his lap, when the opportunity fell for him to restructure the political landscape of Igbo land in 2017, Mata Bikoele here, 2017 Anambra election, he had the biggest opportunity to bring in hardcore Igbo-centric and Biafra-centric individuals to pilot the affairs of our people, so that we can now bring in what we call the Biafran ideology, the ideology of innovation, the ideology of progress, the ideology of equality, justice, the ideology of loyalty to the people. You know what? He sabotaged it. The same man wants to go on for Nigerian presidency. What guarantee do we have that such people, when they go there, they will remember the aspiration of their people? Likewise, other people in Nigeria. Let me remind you that every Nigerian is a victim of Nigeria. It doesn't matter where you come from. Whether you are Oduduwa, Arewa, or Biafra, we are all suffering the same thing. We are all victims of this Nigeria. The only benefactors are the political class and the elite class. And that is the position I have taken. And that is my opinion regarding Igbo presidency. Honestly speaking, 2023 may not even come. But if it does, because you don't know tomorrow, but if it does, and the Igbo man becomes the president, what crop of Igbo man would be the president of Nigeria? Is it the like of Ojo Zakalo, who never contributed anything, which his state is in a mess for all the years he has spent as a governor, and his predecessors that he has brought into power? Go to the state and see what is happening there. Then you want to become a president of Nigeria. What will you contribute? I will vote against him. Because you have not fixed your homeland and you want to fix Nigeria. How is that possible? Let them begin to fix Igbo land, because I'm Igbo-centric. Call me selfish, but it is not me that said charity begins at home. Charity does not begin abroad. That is the truth. So my brother and everyone listening and watching, let me tell you, Igbo presidency is a mirage with the kind of Igbo political class. I say it clearly, and I tell them to their face, let them change. Let them prove me wrong. Now, generally speaking, like I tell you, or I've always said, that the problem of Nigeria is foundational. You might have the very nice person to become the Nigerian president that wants to add value to every Nigerian, irrespective of where you come from. Okay? Now, you might have such person by miraculous invocation, just like good Lord Jonathan came into power. We all know how he came into power. Good. Now, if we have that opportunity, the problem, the foundational problem of Nigeria cannot be solved if we keep that person down. The way Nigeria is structured. Nigeria is structured to exploit, to subjugate, to everything. You know, Nigeria is a product of colonization. Everything that colonization represents is what Nigeria represents tomorrow. Because that is the foundation. Because you cannot do anything when the foundation is faulty. Even those that go to church will agree with me. That is what the Bible said. You cannot build on a structure that has a faulty foundation. So the only solution is to dismantle that foundation. Probably let everybody decide on how they want to federate with Nigeria, or let everybody go and answer your name and solve your problem. Nigeria problem cannot be solved generally. Nigeria problem will only be solved regionally based. Those from the east, go and solve their problem. You have your peculiar problem. Those from the north, you have your own problem. Those from the east, west, you have your own peculiar problem. Obro problem onye na akuisi na onye kenu nwe ka nwe. Obro problem onye no n'ofe mmanu nwe ka nwe. Every one of us have our own peculiar problem. So the Yorubas, the Hausas, the Fulanis, the Idomas, the Ijos, the Anans, the Igbos, every one of us have different problems. And we can only solve it regionally based. And now let me now bring it down on restructuring. When somebody talked about restructuring Nigeria, restructuring is a relative word. Restructuring is a relative word. What do you mean by restructuring? Is it to create more state? Because I hear people or even some political elites coming up to tell the government to create more state, give us more state. Is that what you call restructuring? It is restructuring. Giving you more state is restructuring. But will it solve your problem? No. Giving you more local government is restructuring. Will it solve your problem? No. The true restructuring that can guarantee the freedom of Nigerians from Nigeria is everyone going back to his own region. Let there be a confederal system of government. This is the only system of government Nigeria have not practiced. Nigeria have practiced virtually every system of government known to man, beginning from the First Republic till now. Nigeria have practiced almost all. Parliamentary system, military system, democratic system, even the one, I have forgotten that one. I will remember that one. The one where we have during Babangida, where you have a military president running with civilians. That's they cohabit. I've forgotten what they call it. But the truth is that Nigeria have practiced almost every system except confederal system. Nigeria is not a federal system. Nigeria is practicing unitary democracy. Not even unitary democracy, because what we have today is no longer democracy. It's a complete military system where nobody have right to speak up. During Jonathan's period, like when I was speaking about Jonathan's administration, people demonstrated, including the president now, demonstrated, stood against what he is doing now, stood against subsidy, stood against increase in pump price. Today he has done that, even worse. But nobody can dare come out because we are under military subjugation. We are under military regime. I mean, I dare Nigeria, let him come and arrest me. I am here. Somebody has to tell the truth. It doesn't matter. But the truth must be spoken. Truth is truth. Truth does not look anybody's face. I am speaking as an oracle of God, and I am speaking as the voice of the people and the voice of our ancestors. But the problem we have in Nigeria is also from the people, because the people have been subjugated to the point that they cannot speak out and they cannot appreciate truth and those who are serving them truthfully. That is all I can say to Nigerians. It doesn't matter where you come from. We are all victims of Nigeria, and that is my opinion regarding what you just said. I think I've spoken too much. Thank you so much for giving me this time. You can ask more of the questions and come up with other reactions. Thank you.
You're welcome. You know, about restructuring, the way you explain it, I may not totally agree with you on that, because I know here in Austria, restructuring help Austria. It depends on the youth. What we know. Some people say that they went to school, but nothing to offer after wasting 4 years in school. What did they learn? Nothing. So if restructuring built a lot of countries, why are you saying restructuring cannot build Nigeria?
No,
restructuring cannot build Nigeria. I'm coming. Restructuring cannot build Nigeria if you and I keep silent for our representatives. If you and I keep silent, then restructuring is not going to work. And don't expect that if we keep silent, these criminals that are representing us, they're going to offer anything. But if we stood on our leg and hold them responsible and make sure that we tackle them, we go close mark with them, not to threaten their life, but close mark to them. Bring out all those our brothers, sisters that spent 4 years, 5 years in school, to bring out what they learn. When they bring out all what they learn, then we tackle with these people. When we talk about restructuring, Austria is good today is because they based on restructuring. A lot of nice or beautiful countries, they still restructuring, and that's why their country are good. So why are you telling me restructuring cannot help Nigeria?
No.
It cannot help Nigeria.
That's not what I said.
You and I.
No, you got it wrong. You got it wrong. That is not what I said. I agree with totally what you said. I don't think you got my narrative. If you listen attentively, you understand my narrative. It is quite clear. I didn't say restructuring will not solve Nigeria's problem. I'm asking, what kind of restructuring are we asking for? Restructuring is relative. For you to ask for more states cannot expressly change your problem. Nigeria have grown from 3 regions to 12 states, 16. Today we have 36 states. Yet the multiplicity of states, yet the multiplicity of impunity. The restructuring we are talking about is the kind of restructuring that will hand over some level of sovereignty to regional people. You have to understand that Nigeria is not one. That thing they call one Nigeria is a mirage. That is the truth. We are not one people. We are different people fused together by force, by the colonial master. That is the truth. So now we have found ourselves on the same pit, and we are trying to solve the problem. And I'm telling you that the best thing that can happen to Nigeria is regional government, allowing the people to decide for themselves what they want, the kind of governance they want that suit them. Let me give you an example. Britain today is structured in such a way that all the federating nations that make up UK are all independent. Do you know that? They have their national identity. They have their laws. They have their national item. They have their different languages. I can tell you that Wales is in the United Kingdom, but they don't speak English. They have their parliament. They have their laws. They have their kind of government. They have their identity. The same with Scotland. Likewise, Northern Ireland and England. Each and every one of them have their own. Do you know that the pounds used in Scotland is different from the pounds that is used in London? But they are the same currency. Alright? So when we talk about regional government, let confederation system, that is the kind of restructuring that can work for the Nigerian people today. It doesn't matter whether you are Oduduwa, Arewa or Biafra. But the problem is that the political class understand that the only way they can continue with their impunity is to maintain power in the center, which doesn't work. They will be there, they will be united. I can tell you, anything I tell you today, I have first-hand information. While I was doing my youth service, I did it at National Assembly. I was very close to power. The late senator of blessed memories, Uchechukwu Merije, I was his assistant, a research assistant. I worked under him. In fact, it got to a point that I drove him to most of the places where he went to, and I knew what I saw. Politicians, they are not different. They are not opposition after they have shot the camera. It is only on the news and the newspaper, on the media, they are opposition. But once the camera is shut down, once the news goes down, they are one dining on the same table and taking their share of the loot. The only victims of Nigeria are the ordinary people of Nigeria. So the only way we can stop the problem of Nigeria and let the North solve their northern problem, let the South solve their southern problem, let the West solve their western problem, let the East solve their own eastern problem. Let them be in control of their resources. Let them be in control of their judiciary. Let them be in control of their security. Not the kind we have today, where somebody will be in Abuja and appoint commissioner of police here. The commissioner of police does not understand my language. The military commander in my homeland does not understand my language. Is that the kind of restructuring we are talking about? We want every region to maintain its own territory. Then the center can come together and look at way to manage themselves together for their own betterment. If that is what you're talking about, then we can understand that. But are the political class genuinely interested in what I'm telling you today? That is the restructuring I'm talking about. Confederational system and not federal unitary system. That is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about states or saying that restructuring will not give us what restructuring will give us what we want, but what kind of restructuring? That is the point. So my brother, don't get it wrong. I am in support of restructuring.
So you're welcome.
Thank you.
Like as you said, what if every region go to restructure their own states? Are you in support of if the youth didn't wake up and stand on their leg, these our representatives, they are still going to do something, even if they said every region to restructure their own state? If the youth didn't stand on their feet, did you think our representatives, they are going to offer anything about restructuring? So when you now coming on where I'm landing is this: no matter region, no matter state, no matter country, we the youth, we need to wake up, we need to stand. Bring those people who spend 4 years, 5 years in education. It's now we need them to come and show us what they learn in the school, to come and show us the lion, the crab in education. It's not about wasting 4 years, 5 years. So we need to stand, even with going to region to restructure, or without going to region to restructure. We the youth, we need to stand and confront these our representatives. We need to stand and ask them questions. We need to stand and show them what is right and what we need.
Yes, my brother, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Region is not going to help. We need to stand. Standing is what I'm saying. I need someone like me in each state.
Exactly.
I can't do it alone.
Exactly.
And I can't fight this battle alone.
Yeah.
Someone like me in each state. Then you will see the restructuring I'm talking about, how it's going to move forward.
I agree completely with you, my brother. Honestly speaking, I agree with you completely. Okay, I tell people that if you sell cats and buy your dog, sitting animals still there. What I'm saying in essence is that and what is propelling me, what is inspiring me, what is pushing me to do what I am doing now is because I want to conscientize the people of Nigeria, especially my own people, the Biafran people, to understand that even if we ultimately get Biafra, not even talking about restructuring within Nigeria, even if we get our own Biafra with the same kind of mindset we have as a people, we will be worse than Nigeria. That is the truth. I keep saying it. If we have the same kind of mindset we have as a people, with what I'm seeing here on the street, with what I'm seeing in the churches, with what I'm seeing in our communities, with what I'm seeing on the street, we will be worse than Nigeria if we have even Biafra. So that is why I am committed to conscientizing our people to understand that they have to be part of the system to effect the change. They have to be part of the government. They have to sit up. They have to speak up. They have to unite. That is how civilized countries work. The people are the government. But here, poverty, hunger, desperation to survive have beaten the soul of the society down. And that is where everything has fallen apart. And that is the truth. So my brother, talking about restructuring or regionally based, it is the people that will effect the kind of government they want. If we are restructuring under the regional level within the Nigerian conception, with the kind of people you have in government today running the same affairs, we will still have criminals in power, and those are following people, gullible people who take everything, who climb and sinker. Everything will continue to go down. Nothing will change. The change, the restructuring that is the true restructuring is here. Mental restructuring, and that is what I am engaged in. I need to take away whatever that has been embedded in the subconscious mind of my people and put the right sound mind that we are known for, where we speak the truth without looking at anybody's face, where we tell you the truth to your face, where we stand up, where we don't sell out.
That's the point. That's the point where I'm saying this restructuring, where I'm landing is this. We have to start tackling those our brothers, sisters who go and waste 4 years in school to restructure their brain, to bring out what they learn, and for us to use what they learn and confront this our representatives. Because you can't tell me that some of them will go and waste 4 years and come out and they are not doing anything about their education or even about their degree of their school. First, those youth that their parents struggle or hustle hard to train them in school, they need to restructure their brain. Because with them, we can also go very far. With them that study, with them that have knowledge, with them that have education, we can go very far away from this restructuring. Because there is a video in our Mama Junction. You see that everywhere is broke down. Everywhere has broke down. And even the governor of Imo State cannot do anything about it. And the youth, nobody is there to confront the governor. Look at our road. It's not good. You pass this road, a lot of your workers or your appointees are from this town. Nobody asks. If we don't ask, we just keep silent and say, okay, go to your region and do as you want. Even those our representatives, they are all criminals, which you know. Those people representing us, they are criminals. And the only way to bring them out of this their criminal attitude is for us to speak for them. Is for us to ask them questions. Is for us to lecture them. Is for us to tell them what we are lacking in each state. Is for us to tell them what we are lacking in each state. Because without telling them what we are lacking, I don't think they see any one of them. They are okay, maybe by buying cars, sharing cars, they think that is what the state needs. No. Maybe by doing rubbish, they think that is what the state needs. No. There are a lot of things we need to ask them. We need to tell them that we need. And when they refuse to do it, then we now show them our other side of the. That's why I keep on saying, I need people like me. People who are out to speak truth. People who are out to die for his people. Because my senior brother died because of our state. I'm here to die for my people to make sure that I achieve something after my death. Not to die like a chicken. I'm here to die for my people to make sure that all what we are lacking, those our representatives, they deliver them to us. And we are not going to beg them to restructure our place. We are not going to beg them to deliver us what we are lacking. We are going to tell them eye to eye as a man.
Yes.
That's why I'm telling you, we really need those people who waste 4 years in school. Why I'm saying they waste 4 years in school is this. Because a lot of people have been graduating year to year, but nothing to offer. You will see a graduate going to a governor for campaign. When a governor, a candidate give a graduate 5,000 naira, you will be happy. They actually, I can't even again. And he have stole his right. He have stole his graduate. He have stole his brain. After that, how are you expecting that restructure will come? Or maybe them sharing cars, or maybe them going on convoy. That is not the type of restructuring we are talking about. First, we need to restructure those people who waste 4 years. Or even English too. Problem, something like that. We need to unite, as you said. I have been talking about unity. Unity will make us to sit together and speak down. Like when you are speaking now, I have this down a lot of points. Honestly, like I said from the beginning, some of your videos shows me that you are a very intelligent person. And you keep on showing that to me, even on my live broadcast now. I have this down a lot of things But there are some things that I'm not agree with you. There are many things that you really hit the point, exactly to the point, which I have just down. But maybe in return match, maybe on your platform, or maybe it is my platform, I'm going to ask all what I just down, because we are not going to finish all in one day.
Exactly. You did
So what I'm
well.
saying is this: the restructuring have to start for those our graduates. We need them. We need
Exactly.
them. We need them. This is where we have to start this restructuring, for them to show us what they have learned, what they can offer. Not about taking their degree to governors or to any candidate and collect 5,000 naira, collect 10,000 naira, and start to build. It's not going to help us. Or being afraid to tell them what we are lacking is not going to help us. If you come in Imo State, you will see a lot of graduates unemployed. Some of them are riding Okada. Some
Exactly.
of them are working a job.
Mm-hmm.
Graduates. Even as I'm speaking to you, there are a lot of graduates in our mama that do call for money. How can a graduate ask him for money and tomorrow this is